Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, March 5th. I have your three best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. We have a pretty bad 7-game NBA slate here today. We got 4 games that have a huge spread of 9+, and 2 other games that every other game's at 5-point spread. So interesting slate, like to say the least. OKC Minnesota has the highest over/under at 250 here today, but that game is a minus 9-point spread. The sickos, you creepos, the everyday bro of the NBA family. Washington versus the Jazz, the ultimate tank-off game. That's an interesting game to say the least. I might dive into it. The player I wanted to take in that matchup, Keontae George, I wanted to take his points, but we're not fully sure how healthy he is, so make sure to check the pin comment. Might have a play for that game because that game's full for the sickos, and I'm just more waiting for the injury lineup for that game overall. We get Detroit versus the Clippers, another great game on the slate. And then probably the game of the day is Sacramento versus Denver, 237 over/under, 5-point spread. Both of those teams battling for playoff positioning. But interesting 7-game slate to say the least. I got 3 plays here that I absolutely love. And before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap yesterday's action. And yesterday in the NBA, ended up going 1-3 in best bets. Horrible start for me in this week overall, man. Kawhi Leonard, I'm not fully sure what happened. I went to bed at halftime. I'm not going to front you guys. He had 11 points at half. I went to bed being like, he can easily do it. This game's close, and he finished the game with 21+ points. DeAndre Hunter, horrible-ass play by me, man. I'm not going to lie. I had Donovan Mitchell as my other play. Jared Allen is my other play, and Ty Jerome is my other play. But the Jared Allen, I project him at 13. Ty Jerome, with Garland being back and Mitchell playing, I didn't know how his playing time. And then Donovan Mitchell, I thought this game was going to be a blowout. Game was close. DeAndre Hunter, the only play I talked about was a massive unsuccessful play. He only finished the game with 6 points. Horrible night shooting for him. Emmanuel quickly. I'm mad about that one. That's my biggest rant. A little rant here. How? How do you pull him? Up 10 minutes to go. He has 15 points. You're up 10 points in the game. I understand you're going for the tank. You guys deserve to win that game for the tank trying to get that. But, man, that one fucking sucked. I'm not going to lie. I looked at the game. Banged a 3. He gets subbed out at the 9:47 mark. Doesn't play a single minute past that at 15+ points. Game was close. They ended up winning that game with the buzzer beater, but holy fucking shit, man. Are you kidding me? 15+ points. We just needed one more basket, and they pull them the last 10 minutes. Raptors, you are banned. I fucking hate you overall. My passion to hate you is growing immensely every single day. Stephen Curry, my passion of loving you has gone back since the Davidson days. You're the only person I've consistently hit overs these last few days, so I appreciate you. You are currently an MVP in my heart. But that was yesterday. New day. If you make sure to follow my Twitter at DaWiddler, it's probably like the 4th or 5th time I've recorded this video since 8 a.m. And this hopefully is the one you guys get to see overall. But I did tweet out my plays earlier today. I was making sure I'm not sure what's going on. YouTube has not been trying to upload it, and then I try to export this from iMovie, and then it says error. It's just been a whole clusterfuck, but you guys don't care. Got 3 plays here I absolutely love. And before we jump into today's plays, I don't know why I was trying to go into old habits there. Let's just jump into the first play of the day. For my first bet of the day, I tweeted it out already today. It's in the Sacramento versus Denver matchup. I have 2 plays in this matchup. And whenever Nikola Jokic is at home, you know me, I love to take his overs, and he's playing a great matchup here. So give me Nikola Jokic to go over 22.5 rebounds, assists coming in at minus 125. On DraftKings, yes, rebounds, assist at 22.5. That's a high number, but this man has been on a mission. 7 straight overs for Nikola Jokic. 5 for his last 5, averaging 26 rebounds, assists per game. 3 for his last 3 against the Kings, averaging 30.3 rebounds, assists. Yes, that's not points. Rebounds, assists. His last 3 against Sacramento, 25, 27, and 39 in the most recent game. Rebounds, assists overall. Sacramento allows the 7th most assists to the center position, so he's a great spot for the assists. The rebounds will come naturally for Nikola Jokic overall, especially with Valanciunas being in the center. He's going to stay down low in that paint, grab that ball, and then launch that bitch for a quick assist to Michael Porter Jr. 65% hit rate at home this season, averaging 23.2 rebounds, assists per game. 7 straight overs overall. He's have a potential assist to 17 potential assists per game. Has 20 rebound chances per game, so perfect amount of opportunity here overall. I've projected at 25 rebounds, assists, so I think it's a great spot overall. This number's been the same all day. This game's 237 over under, close spread. I think Jokic is going to make it 4 straight and 8 in a row for us. Give me Nikola Jokic to go over 22.5 rebounds, assists. Jumping into my second play here in the late game, Clippers versus the Pistons here. this is a fun matchup. I'm excited to watch this game overall, and we've been targeting point guards against the Clippers here overall because they stink at guarding the point guards, and we're back at it like a bad habit. Give me Cade Cunningham to score 25-plus points coming in at -118 on FanDuel. He has a great matchup here. These last 7 games, the Clippers allow the 4th most points and the 10th most threes to the point guard position, and Cade, he's kind of been struggling, I'm not going to lie. He's only gotten this over 2 for his last 5, but the last game he just played, he did get his overall, scoring 27-plus points. Overall, he's a better road player he is than at home. In these 3 games that he had the under, all home games. On the road, he's gone over 8 for his last 10, averaging 29.1 points per game, 55% hit rate on the road. He just played the Clippers a few days ago, dropped 32-plus points on them. Now he's on the road, 71% hit rate versus the Western Conference all season. So on the road, on the West, I even love it even more. And Clippers, in the last 10 games, have given up the over to all the point guards that they've played 71% of the time. Tyrus Jones last night hit his over. Luka Doncic back-to-back 28-plus point games. Trey Jones, the younger brother of Tyrus, had 16. Gideon Up had 21. Cade, 32. Hallie, 29. Isaiah Collier, 16. And Desmond Bane had 23. I have him projected at 26-plus points here. I think this game's going to be really close overall. Lower over-under than I liked, but I think that this game's going to be higher. No Kawhi Leonard, so the defense is going to be a little lacking for the Clippers here in this matchup overall. They stink at guarding the point guards. Last 7 games, allowing the 4th most points, 10th most threes. Last 15 games, allowing the 9th most points and the 9th most threes. This game being on the road, I think Cade Cunningham's going to come in for us here. Give me Cade Cunningham to score 25-plus points on FanDuel. And for my third and final play of the day, going to be in that Sacramento-Denver Nuggets matchup here overall. If you saw me tweet it out earlier, I'm back at it from Monday's horrible blowout matchup where Demar could have easily cashed the over for us, but the game was a 40-point blowout. I'm back. This game should be better. Give me DeMar DeRozan go over 21.5 points coming in at -125. On DraftKings, Denver allows the 7th most points to the small forward position. Denver, these last 15 games, allow the 10th most points to the small forward position. And Denver, these last 7 games, allow the 6th most points. So this is a good spot here overall for DeMar DeRozan here, where he's gotten this over 1 for his last 2, and he's been struggling. 1 for his last 5. He's scored 18-plus points in these last 5 games, but he's been struggling these last 4. But 3 of those games in these 5 were 15-plus point blowouts. They didn't need Mr. Fourth Quarter today. This game, I think, is going to be closer on the road. They'll need Mr. Fourth Quarter here, where he's a better road player than he is at home. 52% hit rate on the road, averaging 23.6 points per game. Last 2 games against Denver, just had 17 last year. In the most recent matchup, he had 24 points, so I love the consistency. Not consistency. I think that he'll be back to that 24-point mark here. This game's going to be close. I think Denver ranks 20th in points allowed inside the paint, so DeMar DeRozan, king of the mid-range, where he takes 42% of his shots, has a good opportunity here overall. Good volume overall last 10 games, 15 field goal attempts with 6 free throw attempts as well, so we got 6 free points with that free throw line because DeMar is a pretty good free throw shooter overall. And Denver's been giving up some big games to the small forward position. The last 10 games, 63% of the overs hit. They played the Detroit Pistons last time. All their small forwards hit their overs in that matchup. Kyle Kuzma had 16. Naismith had 17. Ruri had 21. Jabari Walker 17. And Denny Abdiva had 16. I have DeMar projected at 24-plus points, so we get a nice 2-point cushion. With Denver allowing the 7th most points this game, 237 high over-under matchup. I think this one's going to be close. Both of these teams battling for positioning in the Western Conference. On the road, give me DeMar DeRozan to go over 21.5 points on DraftKings. And those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA. We're just going to rattle them off again for you. DeMar DeRozan over 21, Cade 25-plus points, and Jokic 22.5 rebounds, assists. Please make sure to follow my pin comment here. I'm going to dabble in this Utah Jazz-Washington matchup. Might be a little closer to tip-off, but I'm waiting to see on this Keontae George. I like his threes, but I want to know he's playing and not out. Nice pivot play will be Isaiah Collier, but you'll check the pin comment. As always, please make sure to follow my Twitter at DaWiddler if I can't make it posting videos earlier. You see me post my plays there because I like to get them out for you guys. But I enjoy doing these videos for you guys. I truly appreciate the support this page has been getting. Hopefully having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one. Or hopefully this one's going out there because this is like the 5th time I've recorded this. All right, that's enough for me. See you guys.